been a while. A week exactly, I'm pretty sure. Right now, I'm in San Antonio. My name is Stanley Answer, and I'm 63 years old. So, I decided to dig pretty fucking deep in this whole entire situation. Ever since my first entry, the feedback I continue to get to this very day is still overwhelming. If it weren't for all of your concerns as well as kind words of advice, I'd still be going day by day, unsure and helpless in this fucked up universal loop that I am currently stuck in. 2 days after my first post, I woke up as someone late for a gig in Bay City, Missouri. Nothing bad really happened that day, for the most part. I went to the coffee shack I was jamming at, played a killer set, and it was only near the end of the show that something weird happened. Last song, I look out in the crowd, and I notice Cindy Linton staring right at me in the crowd. For those that don't remember who Cindy Linton is, she was the first human that I woke up as after consumption of the exit. In the first entry, I gave you all the gist. Some dude hacked my computer, gave me access to the exit. I take it, I proceed to wake up as different individuals upon awakening. Whether it be a nap or a full 6 hours, during the time I typed out the first entry, I was in a hotel in Hawaii. These past 5 days I've been on the deep web, same forums, asking around if anyone has received word about exit, and even if themselves have taken it. I go 2 days with no results, until a kind soul asked me to engage in a conversation with him through private messaging. I get asked a ton of questions about when I took it, how long I've been waking up as different people. I told him the truth, and nothing but the truth. I felt like this man has interacted with this drug before, and I could feel his empathy. It was refreshing knowing that I wasn't alone with this shit. After the series of questions, he sends me his number with the 989 area code. I ring the number up, and I am greeted by a very low and slow voice. I am then told by the voice on the phone to write down this .onion link, and when he finishes, he just hangs up. I type down the URL, and I end up on this chat room. There's 2 people in it. I'm one of those 2 people. And the other one has a username named banana_boat. Something about that username clicked in my head. It slowly started to set in that the email I received the link to exit was signed with Banana Boat. I don't know how I let that slip from my mind. I don't even let this dude say hello. I start to go off. Here's how the chat went. I said, "Hey, motherfucker, I'm really glad you thought I would not find you. I don't know what it is you introduced me to, but you fucked me up. I gave you the truth, man. Nah, man, fuck you. Come to my house and I'll tell you what's up." He typed down my house address, my original address before all of this started. "You're not fucking funny, man. That's my house." "You don't have a home? I just gave you the address to my home." "That is my house. You're not fucking funny, man." "You don't understand yet. I do insist you come visit me in my home." "What are you trying to do to me?" "I just want you to get it, you stubborn fuck. I've heard a lot about your species, but I didn't know you were this ornery." "My species? You're nuts." "Come to my house, I insist. This upcoming Wednesday, you will wake up in Kalamazoo. You'll be in Grand Prix, in the back seat. You've been drinking the night before. You will have quite the hangover, and you'll drive to your home, which is actually 2 blocks away from my current address. I will be waiting. I'm leaving this chat. Show up at any time. I don't think you'll need to write down the address. You've got it memorized already, I'm pretty sure." And before I could even type anything, he'd left. Just like that. The reason behind all of this, out of my grasp, but he has my address. I know it's my house. I've been living there for 7 months. He's just fucking with me. But he claims he's there, and I'll be able to meet him face to face this Wednesday. Until then, I have more information for you guys. I've been getting a lot of word in the comments that perhaps I'm somehow linked to these people because they've tried it. For all of you with that idea in your heads, bingo, you're right on dot. While in the chat room with the man that gave me that phone number, he told me that he himself has tried the drug, and at one point he ran into one of the people that he turned into. He was then told by that individual that they consumed the drug as well, and that they felt somewhat gravitated mentally to him hours before bumping into him. There's a connection with Exit, a link. Perhaps my original body doesn't even matter. Maybe I've somewhat transcended into this whole new plane of consciousness, along with everyone else that has tried Exit. I'm more than sure that this is the case. Another thing he mentioned was that 2 individuals shook hands after this discussion, but as soon as they made physical contact, their entire bodies started vibrating with this negative energy, kinda like a bad trip, you could say. Shortly after, their noses started bleeding like a motherfucker. I found this quite odd. Looks like I'm not going to be touching anyone familiar for a minute. A lot of you have also been asking for Exit, but the thing is, Exit found me. I did not seek it in any way possible. Don't look for it, and it will find you. Even if I did know where to find it, I wouldn't tell you. This stuff is fucked, and no matter how awesome it sounds to you, it is an absolute desecration of your inner spirit. Okay, last thing I'm going to talk about before napping. I'm getting endless word that I should take another exit tab in order to escape all of this. But I just don't see how that makes sense. I appreciate the concern though. Until next time, let's hope this ends on Wednesday.